Well, this job at Good Morning Frederick and in my media career has allowed me to meet some amazing people doing fantastic things who also love Frederick. And I ran across Glen VanLandingham and his wife's website, Epic Frederick. And you guys mentioned me and you reached out to me, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning Frederick.
Well, thank you very much, Danny. Thanks for having me on Good Morning Frederick,
That's right.
live and in
Epic
person.
Frederick meets Good Morning Frederick. I love it.
That's right, finally.
Yeah. So you guys, when did you come to Frederick?
My wife's been here for 5 years. She's originally from Canada,
Okay.
Edmonton, Canada. She moved here 5 years ago. I moved to Frederick about 3.5 years ago, but I lived in Maryland growing up. So
All
I
right.
like I went to high school in Prince George's County. So I've been around Maryland and DC for a long time.
And you were saying that you guys love to just get out and about, and you just kind of started writing about it on this website, and it's just kind of like your hobby. You enjoy it.
Yeah, that's it, Danny. I mean, we're kind of adventure junkies, my wife and I. That's part of what brought us together. We just love to do stuff. We do a lot of outdoor stuff. Like I told you, my wife's from Canada, so she's a big outdoor person. She
Yeah.
loves to hike and bike, and I love to do those things too. But she's the real
Thankfully.
driver and all that.
Yeah.
And then we love to just explore too. We're always looking
Yeah.
for the next cool restaurant, winery, brewery, whatever. And
As
we
I
just
was going to
started.
say, when you said she was from Canada, I know a lot of Canadians. I figured, well, the breweries might be a good spot to find you guys occasionally.
Yes, it
Um,
is. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And Frederick's got plenty of those to offer. And that's
it
really
does.
cool because, when you go out and you have these experiences, being able to share them with other people or give people tips or pointers on things, to do, or if it's a hit or a miss or it's excellent, you need to check it out. I love that. And we have so many hidden gems in this county. I love that you guys are bringing some of those to the forefront for sure.
Frederick is just criminally underrated. I spent
Yeah.
a lot of time growing up in Maryland and didn't know a thing about Frederick. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until I met my wife that I started spending time here and realizing what an amazing place it is. And there
And
really
it's
isn't, I
funny.
mean,
Yeah. If you grew up in PG County, I mean, it's literally an hour away, right? And here you
yeah,
are, it's like a world away.
exactly. And sure, you can research, you can find, there's some great research out there on things to do in restaurants, stuff like that, but there weren't many.
Yeah.
So what we've tried to do on our site is if you're coming to visit here, if you're coming for the weekend, or even if you're a resident here and you just want to know, give me some ideas of some breweries to go to or wineries or restaurants. We just share with you the ones that we go to that we like,
Yeah.
right? Because we do a lot of this stuff. So that's all.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it's
Mhm.
got a little bit of a personal touch as well, not just kind of like a very bland rating system. So, what would you say if someone, I ask this a lot of my guests, if someone called you and said, Glenn, I got 24 hours to spend in Frederick, what must I absolutely do while I'm here? What would your answer be to that?
To me, the best part of Frederick is the downtown. I mean, the downtown is so cool. I don't think those of us that live here realize it, but just spending an afternoon or an evening in downtown, everything around Carroll Creek, all the restaurants and all the bars. I mean, we do it all the time. We'd love to go down there, find the cool new restaurant we haven't been to, bar hop, all the stuff that's going on at Carroll Creek. I mean, every weekend there's something going on there, right?
Yeah.
Just the sense of community there and the events that are always going on down there. So if I only had 24 hours, I would probably steer them towards that. Now, if it
Yeah.
was one of my buddies, like one of my guy buddies, I would send them to the little cluster of breweries, that are down at Carroll Creek.
Yeah.
Cause you got Attaboy and Steinhardt and Idiom, and I don't want to leave anybody out, but it's a great little beer crawl
It
area.
is.
And again, I know I could go on this subject, Dan, if you want, so be careful. But if you're a golfer, the golf around Frederick is unbelievable. It's again highly underrated. I would point you to some of the cool golf. So if
Yeah.
you're a group of guys and you're thinking about where can I go on my next golf destination, weekend, Frederick's a great
I
place
agree
for that
with
as
you there.
well.
You know, I think Frederick is missing the mark on the golf industry, tourism side of things, because, like you say, we have a very cool downtown. And maybe when the hotel comes downtown, this will bring more of those. But I mean, the number of decent and really nice golf courses that you have access to from a short drive is really pretty incredible. My husband golfs, my brothers golf, and they could play at a different course, every weekend, and not play at the same one twice in a month. It's pretty wild.
Absolutely. And I encourage golfers watching this, go to epicfrederick.com and look at our list of top golf courses, and you'll see exactly those ones that you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they are amazing. By the way, you brought up the new hotel, the Visitation Hotel and the White Oak Tavern.
yeah.
I guarantee it won't be long before that's a travel destination venue. There will be
Oh,
people from all
yeah.
over the Mid-Atlantic. You're going to see it on all the travel blogs and all the
Oh,
social
yeah.
media.
First of
There's going to
all,
be,
it is gorgeous, and it's just it's a
yes,
sight to be seen. The food at Y Oak Tavern was amazing. The cocktails, the rooms are so cool, all a little bit different, and I think that it's amazing what they've done there. And then you're gonna have literally down the street, the new convention center and hotel that's
yeah,
coming in a couple of years. You've got the new Banyan three-level entertainment complex basically coming in down there off the creek too, and they hope to be open in January, February next year. So uh you know always evolving and changing, but I think all to add to the charm that is Frederick. And then if you're a history buff and you've not been to Frederick, you are not doing yourself any favors, really, I think.
for sure. Absolutely. I mean, we didn't get into that. There's so much history
Yeah.
around for all different eras, right? So
Yeah.
if you're a history buff, tons of things to do around here as well. I mean, let's
100%.
face
When did
it.
you guys start Epic, Frederick?
We started it in 2023.
Okay.
So, like most websites, it's still growing and relatively unknown. It's mostly word of mouth type stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but we post on it very regularly. I mean, it's pretty neat too. The article that I featured you in is basically a list of all the social media influencers in Frederick that we've gotten to know. Right. So we
yeah,
started doing this website where you meet all the other, online digital creators around Frederick.
yeah. Well, we
And
gotta
that
do a collab soon. I would love to meet your wife as well, so we'll have to plan that soon. Well, look, we appreciate that you guys do this because I know people find it so helpful when they're coming to a place, and I guarantee you there are people that have lived here their entire lives and haven't gone to some of the places that you guys have featured on your website. So everyone should try uh, each week to try a new spot, do something different, go to a different place and visit it. We've got so many great towns. Our county is huge and expansive. It's got a lot of great spots. All right. Do you have a top spot that you guys continue to go back to time and time again?
Yes, there's many, but if I have to choose a few, I mean, we love the White Rabbit. The White Rabbit is
Okay.
just like our go-to. It's kind of right in the middle of everything, but still hidden.
Yeah.
It's easy to get into, but hard to get into on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
simple. It's a tavern with beer and cocktails and sandwiches and pizza, but
Yeah.
it's elevated. So we love
Elevated.
that.
That's, yeah. I was going to
And we love up on Market. We think is also just a tremendous place. I mean, it just
I've not been
represents
there yet.
everything ever.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
Go to Up on Market either for brunch or go there for like a weekend dinner and order like a steak dinner with a bottle of Bordeaux. It's very European. You'll feel like you're in a
Yes.
bistro in Paris.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone has said that's amazing. Well, Glenn, look, I look forward to hanging out with you and your wife in person. We'll have to do some fun stuff in real life for sure. But in the meantime, you can check out Epic Frederick for lists and recommendations and reviews of some of the places we love here in Frederick County. And you got to go visit them. You got to. You're missing out if you don't. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Danny.